KONDOSAN.
That day, the wolf was both bored and hungry.
Let's visit Inventor. We can have fun, and maybe she has something to eat. What's up, Inventor? Inventor! What are you doing?
When Wolf entered Inventor's workshop, guess what he saw?
I'm flying, Wolf! I'm flying!
I'm gonna catch you! Stop!
Inventor took the balloon-bursting gadget out of her pocket, and the balloon burst immediately.
My new invention is so much fun! Do you want to give it a try?
No, I don't. I don't like flying.
We're in an enclosed area, Wolf. Besides, nothing happens as long as we have this bursting gadget.
Forget flying. Are there any snacks?
I had an apple, but I just ate it.
Why didn't you save me a piece?
Wolf walked towards the door while his stomach was rumbling. But just as he was leaving, he thought of a wicked idea.
Inventor?
Yes, Wolf?
I've been thinking. Actually, the idea of flying in a balloon didn't sound that bad.
Right? Isn't it a great invention?
Yes. Show me how it works.
Excitedly, Inventor showed him how it worked.
Look, Wolf. You press that button from here, then the balloon encases you. And with this, you burst the bubble.
Wolf immediately picked up the invention and set about testing it. A huge balloon popped up and wrapped Inventor.
It really works!
Although Inventor shouted from inside the balloon, no sound was heard from the outside.
Don't worry! I'll come back after I teach the chickens how to fly. I'm sure they'll give me a few eggs in return. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
What? 2 minutes? Get me down! Wolf!
The wolf went to the hen house.
Ladies, ready for a flying lesson?
Wolf trapped all the chickens, one by one, inside the balloons. When it came to the last chicken, the chicken ran away.
Don't run! Come, cluck, 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 cluck.
While Wolf was shooting bubbles, he missed something.
Oh, my eggs!
Turns out, when he was trying to catch the last chicken, he trapped all the eggs in the balloons.
Ugh, I didn't get the bursting device from Inventor. What can I do now? I can't reach them. They're too high. I can't go to Inventor. Athlete is at camp. It's best if I go to Genius. I'm sure he can help. Genius! Genius!
Genius was playing a game on his tablet when he heard someone calling his name.
Ha! Very funny. Go there. Yeah. Woohoo! Ha!
Genius!
What's the matter, Wolf?
I need your help.
What have you done now?
Nothing. I was teaching the chickens how to fly.
Flying lessons?
Come, I'll show you.
Wolf led Genius to the hen house.
Look, see? Why are you laughing? It's not funny. My eggs and chickens are floating above. Why are you laughing?
I'm just playing a similar game. It's funny because now I see this.
Will you help me?
Do you think I can reach if I climb on your shoulders?
No, too high.
Maybe we can ask Inventor for a ladder.
She's busy now.
Then
What?
I wonder if it'd work like the game.
How does the game work?
Let me show you. When you press here, you throw a ball. The balloons burst.
That's cool. Give me, let me play a little.
Wolf! The chickens!
Oh, right. My eggs. The chickens. I'll play later. Okay.
Let's go home and get my colorful balloons. Don't forget, we need every color. Let's get started. Are you ready, Wolf?
I'm ready. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Ah, got it.
So, mine didn't burst.
Wolf, you're supposed to throw the same colors, orange on orange. If you throw blue on orange, it won't burst.
Come on. Let's try. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! It burst.
Let's continue. Red ball on red bubble. Blue ball on blue bubble.
Hey! Oh, hold tight!
Got it! Got it! I love this game so much!
I love it too! Oh, be careful! Don't break the eggs!
You hold the chickens tight!
They're my only ones! Why would I let them go? Ouch! Why are you pecking? I was teaching flying lessons!
A little to the left, Wolf! Hold on!
I'm here! The last bubbles!
Yellow on yellow bubble!
Green on green bubble!
And the last one... Ah, I missed it!
Hold on! Let me try! No, I missed it too!
Come on, one more time! Yes! I saved the last chicken!
Woohoo! We won!
Wolf, I guess they're angry.
My dear chickens, the most beautiful birds, flying lessons. Was it that bad?
We'd better start running, Wolf.
Run!
Run! Run!
Ah!
Once upon a time, there was a country where everyone was very happy. All the young girls of the country admired the king and queen's handsome son. The young prince was tall, had green eyes and black hair, and was also kind-hearted. The king and queen had raised him very well. The prince had become a young man who was a skilled rider and a swordsman. He was an avid reader and an excellent piano player. But since he was a perfectionist, he couldn't love or marry anyone.
Mother, the girl I marry needs to be a real princess. She needs to be sensitive, polite, and have proper manners. She must be beautiful inside and out. She has to have a melodious voice, so she can accompany me while I play the piano.
Indeed. She must also be someone who thinks of the interests of her country, who helps everyone and acts fairly.
You're right, Mother. She should also love animals and protect them, too.
Since there was no princess with these characteristics in their country, the young prince decided to seek his princess in other countries. The princess he met in the first country he visited was a very beautiful girl. But one day, as they strolled in the garden, they saw a little puppy sitting under the tree. The princess suddenly started screaming.
Ah! Take this dirty animal and throw it out! I don't want to see it in my garden!
Her voice was so harsh and scary that the guards rushed and followed her orders.
No, this behavior is unacceptable. I cannot marry someone this cruel.
He politely bid her farewell and headed to another country. After a long journey, he wanted to rest in the guest house of the palace before meeting the princess. Suddenly, a horrible voice woke him up, but he couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Hey, servants! I'm telling you, where is my cake? You need to be quicker. Bring my cake now!
My goodness, where's that sound coming from?
He followed the sound and peeked from behind the door of the room. A princess, sitting at the head of the dining table that was filled with sweets and desserts, was yelling at the servants around her while she ate voraciously.
What did I tell you? Why aren't you bringing the cake that I wanted? The one I ate is not good. Quick, bring me a new one and then get out.
When the prince saw this scene, he left the palace before meeting the princess. He thought that he could never marry someone who mistreats those who serve them. He headed to the third country to try his luck for the last time. When he met the third princess, he really liked her.
She's very beautiful, but I shouldn't decide right away. I need to get to know her better.
Just as he had thought, after some time passed and he got to know her, he realized that this princess was also not the girl he was looking for. She would always brag about herself and talk incessantly.
My father is a very powerful king. Even if they gave me the whole world, I wouldn't want more. I'm also a very beautiful princess. I want to sit in my throne and have everyone around me to be my slave.
The prince got very upset when he heard these words.
This beautiful girl can't be my princess either. The girl I marry shouldn't be so arrogant. She should be humble and not materialistic.
In sadness, he returned to his country. His mother saw how unhappy her son was and tried to comfort him.
Don't be upset, my son. One day you're going to find the girl of your dreams.
One night, in a terrible stormy weather, someone knocked on the palace's door. The butler who opened the door was very surprised to see such a beautiful girl in this storm.
Hello, I'm the princess of the neighboring country, and this is my servant. The wheel of our carriage broke. Can we be your guests, and can we keep our horses safe until our carriage is repaired?
They immediately reported to the king. Of course, the king agreed to have them as his guests, given such severe weather conditions. The princess was soaked and was shivering. But even so, the queen liked the princess.
Please sit by the fireplace. I'll get you some dry clothes. You should eat something and rest a little. I'm sure everything will be better when you wake up.
The princess changed her clothes and went downstairs to have something to eat. The prince heard what had happened and wanted to meet the guests.
It is unfortunate that you had to endure such circumstances. Please make yourself comfortable. You can stay here as long as you please.
Thank you very much, dear prince. I do have a request. My horses should be well taken care of. They've been miserable in this weather. Oh, and my servant should sleep well. Poor thing. He tried so hard to fix the carriage. I wouldn't want him to get sick.
Don't worry. Your request shall be granted. You should rest now.
The prince, who really liked the princess, whispered in his mother's ear.
Mother, could she be the princess we have been waiting for? I wonder if the things she has told us are true. She is as kind as she is beautiful.
Perhaps, my son, but let's see if she's a real princess. We'll see tonight.
The queen quickly devised a plan, and she had 7 mattresses put on top of each other where the princess was to sleep in. and they put a pea on the bottom of the mattresses.
Yes, your room is ready, Princess. You can rest now.
Thank you very much, Your Highness. Good night.
In the morning, while having breakfast, the Queen started a conversation with the princess.
Good morning, Princess. Did you sleep well?
Although the bed seemed comfortable, it felt as if I had a huge rock under my back. Unfortunately, I couldn't sleep at all.
Upon hearing this, the Queen signaled to the prince in approval without the princess noticing. After breakfast, the prince and princess went for a stroll in the garden. The princess told him about her country and her family. She had wonderful plans for her country. While strolling the garden, they saw a kitten. The princess affectionately picked it up and put it in a safe place.
Isn't this such a beautiful creature, my prince?
When they entered the palace, the prince started playing the piano. The princess accompanied him.
La 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 la.
Her voice was so melodious that everyone in the palace listened with admiration. The prince, who had liked the princess from the moment he saw her, thought that he had found the princess of his dreams. After a couple of days, it was time for the princess to return to her country.
My prince, thank you for everything. You've been a great host to me, my servant, and my horses as well. But I must go back to my country.
The young prince didn't want her to leave. He was sure that she was the girl he had been looking for, and so he shared with the queen and king that he was thinking of marrying her.
Mother, father, I'm sure you are thinking the same. This girl is a real princess. She doesn't give orders and asks politely from her servants, and also thanks them. She loves all creatures. She's polite, good-hearted, and smart. I'm sure she's the one.
Okay, son, whenever you like, we will go to her country and ask her father, the king, for his permission for marriage.
The prince, who got an approval from the king and queen, asked the princess for her hand in marriage. Actually, the princess also liked the prince the moment she met him. Her love grew as they spent time together. So, when the prince proposed and gave her a ring, the princess happily accepted. The celebration lasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and after that day, the prince and the princess lived happily ever after. Once upon a time, there was a poor widowed woman that lived in a village. This woman had a son named Jack. Jack was a very lazy boy, and he would never help his mother around the house. He didn't work either to make some money. Although he was a very clever boy, he was useless.
Jack, wake up! You need to go to the market and sell the last cow we have left.
Jack had never worked. Their only livelihood was selling all the cows they owned after his father passed away.
I'm sorry, Milky Girl, but we have to sell you. We don't have anything left to eat.
On his way to the marketplace, Jack came across a strange old woman.
Good morning, young man. Where are you going?
I'm going to the market to sell our cow.
Don't bother going there. If you give me your cow, I will give you some of my magic beans in return. What do you say?
Jack didn't like this offer, but the woman insisted.
Look, these are magic beans. They will make you rich. Are you sure you don't want them?
What? Rich, you said? Okay, I'll take them.
Jack gave the cow to the old woman. He took the beans and headed back home.
Mom! Look, I sold the cow, and now we have magic beans. I didn't even have to go to the marketplace.
His poor mother almost fainted as she couldn't believe what she heard.
What? How can you do this, Jack? I only asked you to do one thing, but you couldn't even do that. To your room now.
Jack was very angry and upset. He threw the beans he had in his hand outside in the garden. Jack realized that he had been tricked. He was sad and starving. He couldn't even sleep. He regretted not doing what his mother told him to do. In the morning, the young man looked out the window and saw a plant that was growing rapidly. It was a giant beanstalk rising to the sky.
Oh, what is this? It's a beanstalk. I guess the old woman was telling the truth. The beans were magical. We'll be rich! Rich!
He immediately went out to the garden and started climbing the giant beanstalk. He kept on going up and up. It seemed the plant had no end. The beanstalk reached all the way to the clouds. Among the clouds, there was a huge house in front of him. Everything was so big that even the grass around the house looked like a tree next to Jack. Jack knocked on the door of the giant house. A giant woman opened the door.
I'm very hungry and tired. Can you give me something to eat?
The giant woman felt very sorry for the little boy. Come on in, but you need to eat and go before my husband arrives. He hates children, and he can harm you. Jack immediately sat at the table. When he started eating, he suddenly heard a loud and scary voice.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. It smells like children in here. This smell makes me lose my appetite. I don't like it. Where is he?
The giant woman's husband was a horrible-looking giant. The ground trembled when he walked. Hurry, hide in the oven. He mustn't see you. Frightened, Jack hid in the oven right away. When the giant couldn't find Jack, he sat at the table to eat his dinner. Once he finished, he went to his room to take a nap. He kept on saying, "I count, count, and I'm still not finished." Jack realized that the giant had left. When he was about to leave, he noticed a pouch full of gold on the table.
So this is what he meant when he kept on saying, I count. Count, I couldn't finish.
Jack threw down the pouch that was more like a sack next to him and slid down the beanstalk.
Mother, look how much gold I've brought you. We're not poor anymore.
Son, where did you get this? I hope you didn't do anything wrong.
Jack convinced his mother and she was relieved. After some time, Jack couldn't stop thinking about the house at the top of the beanstalk.
I wonder what would happen if I go up there again. I'm now experienced too.
One day, he couldn't resist and climbed up the beanstalk again. He went to the giant's house. The giant's wife was a very nice woman, and she let him in again. Before long, the giant returned home. As soon as Jack heard his footsteps, he hid in the oven. giant came in the house merrily, but his mood suddenly changed. He became angry and growled.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell children here again. You know I hate them. I know a child has come to our house today. Who is it?
There is no smell other than the meal I'm cooking, and no one came today. Let me prepare your dinner. You must be hungry. The giant ate until he was completely full. Before he went to his room, he asked his wife to bring him his golden egg-laying chicken. His wife placed it on the table.
I order you! Golden egg! Golden egg!
The chicken would lay a golden egg each time, and the giant would put them in a basket. As soon as the giant went to his room, Jack, who had seen everything through the holes of the oven, grabbed the chicken and slid down the beanstalk back home. Time passed by. Jack and his mother were now very rich, but Jack still didn't want to work. He still couldn't stop thinking about the place where the giant lived. He was interested in the gold.
I will go one more time. This time I need to be more careful.
He went up the beanstalk and entered the house without the giant's wife noticing. He hid in the oven again, but as soon as the giant entered the house...
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Where is this child smell coming from? Ugh, I hate this smell.
The giant's wife, who didn't see Jack come in, told the giant. You shout like this every time you think you smell a child. You can search everywhere. You'll see that there's no one in the house besides us. The giant and his wife searched all over the house, but couldn't find Jack. Jack had hidden very well. After the giant had his meal, he called out to his wife.
Can you bring me my golden harp?
The harp that was on the table started playing such beautiful music that the giant, who was completely full, fell asleep soundly. Jack saw the giant fall asleep, grabbed the harp, and started to run. But the magical harp started to scream.
Help! Help! I'm being kidnapped!
The giant heard the harp's shouts and immediately woke up. He ran after Jack, chasing him. Jack was really scared.
So you're the one who stole my gold and my chicken. I'm going to catch you and imprison you for life.
Jack ran as fast as he could and he jumped and slid down the beanstalk while still holding onto the harp. The giant, who couldn't slide because of his huge body, was extremely angry. As soon as Jack slid down and reached his garden, he cut the beanstalk that, along with the giant, flew very far away. So Jack was now free of the giant. He wondered about the place the giant lived, but was never going to be able to go there again. Jack barely saved his life. He ran straight to his mother.
Mother, what I've done is not right. You warned me, but I didn't listen to you. From now on, I will never take anyone's belongings without asking them first. I have learned my lesson. No more laziness. I will find a job and work so that I can take care of you.
Oh, my dear clever son. I'm so happy.
After Jack's decision, the golden egg-laying chicken began laying normal eggs. Jack learned to play the magical harp because it no longer played by itself. From that day on, Jack and his mother lived a happy and peaceful life. Jack was now earning his own money as a farmer. He took care of his mother. He had the best job because it was the job he knew how to do. Once upon a time, in a faraway country, a mother duck sat on her nest, patiently waiting for her 6 eggs to hatch. One day, she noticed that one of the eggs was bigger than the others.
I'm pretty sure that the ducklings that come out of this egg will be the most beautiful ducklings that anyone has ever seen.
Even though she convinced herself there was nothing wrong, the mother duck was still worried because this was the first time she had seen such a big egg. Finally, the eggshells began to crack, and one after another, the ducklings started coming out with joy as they were quacking. They all hatched but one. There was no movement in the big egg.
I guess it didn't get warmed enough. Now I'm gonna sit on it again to see if it hatches.
The ducklings sat beside their mother as she sat on the nest warming the big egg. Finally, the egg hatched. Everyone was curiously watching it. They were surprised at what they saw, a grey-coloured ugly duckling which looked nothing like his siblings. They were all staring at him.
Oh my, this duckling doesn't look like the others. The rest of my ducklings are so cute. Why is he so different?
Mother Duck was very sad. She consoled herself, hoping that one day he might look like his siblings. But at the same time, she told herself that no matter what, he was her duckling too. Days passed and the ugly duckling was still the same. When they went for walks with their mother and wandered around, his siblings always left him behind.
What an ugly duckling you are!
You don't look like us.
Go away. We can't even play with you.
We don't like you.
We don't want you hanging out with us.
The ugly duckling was really upset. He always walked with his head down, looking sad. One day, he went to the lake, and as he cried, he talked to himself.
My mother is very sad, and my siblings don't even want me. Why am I so ugly? I'm so lonely. Nobody loves me.
As he looked into the water, he saw his reflection.
My siblings are right. I'm really a strange-looking duck. My mother hasn't even kissed me once. I can't live with them anymore.
So he decided to leave his family and went to the forest to start a new life by himself. He walked for a long time and went very far. From time to time, he would stop to rest under a tree. If he found a body of water, he would swim to continue on his journey. Days and months passed, and the weather got colder. The ugly duckling was shivering and couldn't even find a decent meal. It also started snowing so much that the whole forest was now all white. He could barely walk. Luckily, that's when he spotted a farm. Excited, he went inside the coop. But the hens didn't want him either.
What kind of duck are you? Get out of our coop, now!
He spotted a doghouse in the farm. When he tried to go in, a huge dog confronted him.
Hey, where do you think you're going? This isn't your house. Who said that we are friends?
This time, the poor ugly duckling wanted to go inside the barn.
We sure don't want to see an ugly duckling like you among us. Your face is so ugly that we might stop producing milk altogether. Get out!
At that time, the owner of the farm was looking out the window. She felt sorry for the ugly duckling shivering and running from place to place, seeking shelter. The lady dried him and wrapped him up with a clean towel and brought him inside the house. She then placed him next to the fireplace so he could warm up.
Thank you for taking me in, ma'am.
You warm up now, duckling. Let me bring some food for you.
The lady also had a house cat. He was staring at the ugly duckling from afar. The cat got very jealous because his owner was now taking care of the duckling. While the ugly duckling was trying to warm up by the fireplace, the cat got close to him to taunt and scratch him. The poor ugly duckling had to endure the cat's taunting a few days. He just wanted to rest and be able to eat something to regain his strength. After some time, the ugly duckling decided to leave.
Thank you for having me as your guest, ma'am, but I need to go now. I do not wish to impose on you or cause any trouble.
The ugly duckling started his journey again. By then, the snow had melted and spring had come. On his way, he came across a little lake. He jumped in, and as he happily swam, he saw his reflection in the water.
Uh-oh, who's this? This is not me, or... Could it be? Last time I looked in the winter, I was an ugly-faced duckling.
He flapped and flapped his wings, and when he saw his huge shadow in the water, he shouted joyously.
Good heavens! How much I've grown and how handsome I've become! I wonder, how would my mother and siblings treat me if they saw me now?
Suddenly, 2 swans that looked like him swam towards him. Hi, welcome to our lake. We're swans just like you. Are you lost? You can join us if you'd like. You're one of us. At last, the ugly duckling knew the truth. It turns out that his egg had accidentally rolled over to his mother's nest. So he decided to stay with his own kind. He was very happy. He swam and swam in the calm waters of the lake, admiring his own beauty. However, no matter how happy he was, the ugly duckling couldn't forget his mother. As time passed by, he missed his mother and started thinking that he should have never left.
I was a swan egg that accidentally got mixed with my mother duck's eggs. My mother never separated me from the others and kept me warm so that I could hatch like my siblings. I owe her my life.
The ugly duckling told the story to his swan friends. He thanked them for everything, said goodbye, and headed back to the farm where he was born. When he arrived, he ran to his mother and siblings.
Don't you recognize me? I'm the ugly duckling. Actually, I'm a swan. I turned into a handsome swan. How do I look?
His mother was shocked, but happy to see her son again.
Welcome back home. I was so worried about you, and I'm so sorry for all the pain we caused you, my son.
His siblings were so ashamed.
We judged you based on your appearance.
Can you forgive us?
We broke your heart.
We will never make such a mistake.
Come on, let's swim together, like the good old days. They all jumped into the water joyfully. They swam in tandem with Mother Duck at the front, followed by her 5 ducklings, and in the back the beautiful white swan, the ugly duckling. Swimming all together, they lived happily ever after.